Howdy, howdy, folks. Good evening. It is your boy, Curzar. Who's here early tonight? We got Oak Tree and Wade Parker and Calzamar. My number is 3, 2, and 1 fans of the night. So you found out on Saturday that there's a Rusty Gear who is recreating the Winterfell on the server. Huh. Pretty cool stuff. And Wade Parker raises his rum and coke and salute. That sounds pretty good. Well, I'm definitely more of a gin and tonic kind of guy. Gin and tonic, whiskey sour, and like Riesling and Gewürztraminer. That's right, low polycats. It's meadow time. Just about. You don't recall which part of the Sound of Music took place in the desert? Well, we're not in the desert today. for now, at least. You've got your skipping shoes on? Good. Get your singing voice ready, too. You'll need it. Or else. Here is my checklist. Pick flowers, pick crotons, and forge steel tools. Alright, I got a list of steel tools there, too. You watched The Sound of Music in the theater when it was released. Wow. You must be at least 22, right? Alright, well, it is like under a minute till go time, so let's just bring you all... Whoops. Into the game. There we go. Hey, folks. It's me. You know why we're here. Let's get to it. Actually, I don't know why we're here. I need bloopins. Right, okay. So, yeah, we're going to pick up where we left off both on Sunday and last Wednesday, since we never got to pick many flowers last Wednesday after a certain snafu. A slideshow snafu. How do you solve a problem like a desert temple? How do you pronounce it? Desert. Makes no sense. Can't go putting apostrophes in there. It's illegal. Hey there, Ryuga. Welcome. Drinking age was 18 for you when you were a kid. That must have been at least 10 years ago. Gosh and golly. Gosh, golly, gee-darn. It's back when they said that and weren't ironic about it, right? Shakespearean syllable eating, you gotta swallow it. Temple. How's that? I was swallowing mid-word. I imagine it's easier with a non-rotative R. Dessert temple. Then it's just a, confection. A dessert temple. Oh, yes, indeed. More like 45 years ago, Wade Parker. Shh, you can't tell people your real age on the internet. We're all like in our 20s. Especially me. Tree, I have bad news about how you grew. This tree grew from a lupin. I feel kind of bad. You know, we're gonna put you back. That lupin was supporting the tree. I'm not sure the knife is much faster at cutting plants. Okay, it is, but not much faster. Like it's very marginal. Just a few more of these guys. Our collection. And for these lupins, it's probably going to be easier to, at least for a while, a bit easier to come collect them rather than try to breed them. Alright, so that's full. Or we're full of that. Oh, hello. Yeah. I'll respect you, you respect me there, buddy. And we have a few more little white flowers over here. I'm not sure I'm going to do much with these exteriorly. Outdoorsily. Outdoor silly. Here we go. Here's some more. Nice. Oh, what are you? Nothing. Load-bearing lupins, that's right. The tree back there. Right. Some of the cow parsley. There's some more down there. And we have a full stack of Thule, right? Oh, it's not on us. That was back at the, that was last week. Okay. Forget-me-nots. We're not going to collect a ton of those. I'd like some more catmint if we can scare some up or scrounge some up. We'll take a brief hop around here. I don't think we'll collect flowers for too much longer. There's some over there. That's more heather. Ah, more white. Ooh, more edelweiss too. Yes, please. And again, the edelweiss is going to be hard to breed. Plus, it is pretty low to the ground, so it wouldn't be, you know, it's not flashy. It's not very tall. We're not going to plant a ton of it in a place where it's meant to be, like, on display for all to see. Step right up, step right up. All right. Let's grab you real quick, since we are here. Oh, there's one right here. Nice. I'll take it. Yeah, I know it uses durability on the knife, but it's not a big deal. We'll be making some more steel knives tonight. At least one. Maybe two. I'm undecided yet. I do want to do 2 wedge chisels, and probably two of most of the chisels for the stone quarry mod. I think we're going to be blowing through those pretty quickly. How close are we? 36. Nowhere near close. Okay. More edelweiss. Oh, you're very sneaky. You're very sneaky. But I have elven eyes. What do you see with your elven eyes? Lupins. Oh no, the dad jokes start. Hey there, Calzamar. Calzamar. Hey, Takarius. Calzamar, I rescind your high. You already got one. No one gets 2 highs around here. Not from me. Not on my watch. Let's see. Let's go down to where we saw the ones on the valley. How many optometrists does it take to change a light bulb? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Yeah, this will be fine. Our knees can handle this. What's down there? Cow parsley. Okay. And a cute little goat. Oh, those horns. Horns on a goat, you say? Oh, wow, I got him. Oh, he's still up. Really? After 2 hits from my... Wow. That is one tough goat. Father funnies instead of dad jokes. I'll get that goat. I'll get your goat. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can get my arrows back. I know where a couple of them went. Oh, 2 right here. Okay. There ought to be one right there. Okay. We shot, what, I think 5? I just picked up something. Where's my... Got 2 more arrows. Oh, I hear another goat. Ooh, hello. You're a pig. Where's the goat? There you are. Hey, got my arrows back. Sweet. Alright, so... Oh, right. Don't hold down the key. We got the goats! Or the goats. The horns! We got the goats! Yes, we did indeed get the goats, I suppose. I don't really need the hides. I'm going to leave the hide. Sorry, buddy. I'll just... There you go. Now you'll... You can just sort of disappear into the ground forever. I don't want the bones. There we go. Alright. We'll grab these little guys. It is the goat of goats. As long as it isn't the goat of the unending. If you play astronauts, you know. Taps nose. Alright, so 51 cat mint, not too shabby. There's some more up there. I'm not sure if I like climbing, but if we can maybe find a few over yonder. What are you? Oh, you're one of the fuzzy goats. Yeah. The ones from the other block game that I've never played. Never. Is that your front or your back? I think it's your back. Do you have horns? Hey, buddy. You gonna run? You are gonna run. Do I have room for horns? Oddly, I do. Splish splash. Yeah, I've never really gotten a chance to do much with the horns, because, like... Oh, come on. Wow. 3 hits. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. The moment I shoot, he goes up or down a block. Every time. Yeesh. Why are we gathering flowers en masse? Better question is, why are we shooting our bow like it's a machine gun and still missing? Oh, that goat. We're missing one. We could have had one that broke. I don't really know. I have more at home. It's not a big deal. So. Hey, Bun Bun. You don't have horns. You're safe. Is there one more I can see from around here? Meh. Must have lost one. That's fine. Oh, did it again. Oh, you have a lot more meat than the other guy. Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. That's pretty neat. Get. And then we can smack you. There we go. Alright. We got peat here, too. There we go. Added to our map. Now, about that catmint. Ooh. Okay. There's some over there. It's a bit of a hike, but probably not as bad as going up there, I think. That would require ladders and building. Ugh, in a block game. Who does that? This is a cool little place. Really nice green color to the grass, too. It's probably got a lot of rain. Common, yeah. Maybe that isn't easy to get to. Yeah, we'll try it. Hey, Fox, do we have black currant, red currant? Sure. Let's take some red currant bushes. We'll have some black currants. Why not? Shore up our fruit. Of course, we're not really hurting for fruit nutrition, we're hurting for grain. Let's do that. There we are. Oh, come on, stack, please. Oh, I must have had an older stack. Oops. Alright, well, let's eat some of these then. It's a neat little place. Never did do much up here. Some white currants, but I don't really need those right now. Plus, we have no room. Well, I have a basket. So we could offload some stuff into the basket. In fact, I might do that. Although it is high rent activity, so I'm not sure we're going to sleep out here tonight. It might behoove us if we were to possibly go back and just sleep at the house or the oasis. Alright. Where's that cat mitt? There you are. Alright. 52. This should be close enough to a stack. This might even be more than a stack. Nope, not quite. So, pretty good though. I call that a win. Alright, where's home? Home is that away. Can I get down from here easily? I think so, actually. We can do this. This is safe mountaineering, guys. Take your rock climbing tips from me. I'm the expert. This is definitely how you do it in real life, too. Yep, that's how I do it. Oh, I didn't get hurt. You got hurt. That's right. That's your imagination. Your vertigo doesn't like this, Calzamar. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with the flowers we got. More red currant bushes. Sure, why not? Take those. Stinky dirt. I don't need stinky dirt. We may at some point. We have enough of it marked on our map. It's not really worth grabbing right now. Plus, we're also pretty full. Again, chest on our back, but meh. Alright. Yeah, I'm interested in going to get some crotons then. Do a bit of that before we come back and do a little bit of steel making. Well, not steel making, but steel smithing. I'd also like to put these horns on display. The oasis. Ooh! As always. Have I been here before? I think I have. Oh, killed the music. My B, guys. Oh, I hate you. Really? It's daytime. It is broad daylight. You should not be spawning here. You think you remember you used to play the other block game nomadically or by stealing a villager house? Fair. Totally fair. I'm not sure I could do the nomad thing. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. I like to build. Stealing a villager house to start, though. Totally valid. Hey there, Keth. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this reminds me. We should check our breadfruit out front. I'm not going to bother with the pomegranate, but the breadfruit... different story. So we are going to use these over at the other base. I think I'm going to put away... I'll put away the meat first. And we should cook with that before it goes bad. So, soon. Moyo suno. Oh, blueberries, that's right. Okay. Put the fat away. Nomad style is even more building. She's building starter houses over and over again. Or you could just dig a hole in the ground and sleep there. I might even, let's put this grass away. All 5 pieces of grass. So glad I kept this. Now we can't, as I recall, we can't multiply, or we can't breed the blueberry bushes. So that's big sag. Tell you what, now that we're here, I will get my pack off my back after a bite to eat. Use the tent bag mod? I guess so, yeah. Alright, so you out of there. You down. Oops. I'll get it eventually, I swear. I won't get it eventually. The narrator won't let me. Okay. Much better. Boop. And now we can get rid of you guys. Now there's something we can do with these. There's like a shield you can put it in. Don't grind it. My goodness. Rack. Shield. Shield antler mount. Here we go. Mount. So there's square, diamond, shield. Alright, let's see. What do we like? I like the shield the most, obviously. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do an ebony. Oh. Wait, is it any leather? Okay, it's any leather. Okay, good. Whew. Hey, Wobbly Boost. Time to waste, and here's Mad Architect Kurazar. You were thinking a Nomad Adventure Story. Yeah, you could do that. You need to settle down like here and there so you can like do clay forming and any long-term stuff, but you could do it. I think we have a little bit of ebony we could use for this. What do you guys think? I even already have some cut up here. Let's find out. Wood items and materials. Never mind. I lied. And we have 2 sets of horns, so we're going to take 2 leather after I find it. And then we need our saw, the one that stays here. Definitely stays here. Alright, so it was something like this, where it's like... Yeah, alright, 2 of these. Okay. Where'd I put you? I just realized, right, we don't have a doorway here. Maybe we do it... Ooh, we can't center it there. Maybe we do it like here. Or here? Maybe. Hey, chickies. Maybe here on the corner? Ta-da! It's like, look at my trophy! The kazoo. Alright, well, it's alright. It's alright. It's fine. It's great. I love it. Alright, bedtime. Let's get rid of these rifts here. I feel like we need a smaller amount for the small horns. And the graphics are fantastic, partly from the recent boost to your internet, but whatever your settings currently are, don't mess with them. Alright. Yeah, so I'm streaming at 1440p, and as I understand, YouTube kind of puts you into like a first-class citizen group when you stream above 1080p. So, probably has to do with that. Let's have a few of these. So we'll take... Yeah, actually, let's go get the breadfruit first. Assuming it's ready. I think it is. It should, because I think these trees tend to fruit earlier. Yeah, those aren't as... Wow! Oh. It's a pig. Hi. Go away. Yes, they are ready. Okay, sweet. Let's get us some fruity bread. Now, as I recall, this is 200. When we put this into a meal, it didn't get the 50% satiation boost, as I recall. Which is lame. Ask Solson for some moose antlers. His moose, I mean his dog doesn't have any antlers. How do you scream up 1080p? In high resolution. I can scream at whatever resolution I want. Alright, that one's pretty well picked. And we got 38. So these trees don't make a ton of individual fruits. Kind of like the cabbages. Last I saw a dog, the moose didn't have antlers though. And I think part of that is, as I recall, in the patch notes for one of the 1.21 release candidates, I think I saw a bug fix where moose were dropping their antlers before they should, so they weren't getting very big anyway. Is there one up there? There is. Got it. Got those. You're watching it in 1080p? Well, so you might watch it in 1080p, but the stream going out for me is 1440p. So YouTube will generally process that in using a more efficient and higher quality algorithm. I'm not gonna mix those. That seems like a bad idea. All right, let's go drop off the flowers at the other base, and then we will find a jungle, which I think is going to be south for us from here. Yeah, well, let's... Oh, there's jungle over here. We could skip over here. Hit some jungle. Some jungle. What's the jungle like down here? What's the jungle sit, yo? Got some jungle over here. I think I like it here better. It's going to be easier to traverse. Some jungle here, but I think we picked this one clean already. And there's the big jungle that Solston and I went through down here. Well, I think there was like one more, wasn't there? Oh, no, that was in between the two. This jungle, oh, this is the big one. Okay. Well, that's close to neither base. It's closer to this one, though, I think. No, it's about halfway. So, let's start. We'll start down here. We'll hit this jungle. We'll hit this jungle, perhaps. Yeah, this jungle next. And if we still don't have enough crotons, then we'll head up to this one here and see how that goes. What am I missing? Ah, I'm missing the fact that I still have these on me. And these wood planks and the saw. I'm like, I've forgotten something. What is it? Also, we will grab one more steel arrow back. Aha. And let's put the saw back. There we are. Alright. Is this steel or iron? It's just steel, okay. Wow, gone through a steel knife. That is wild. A lot of knifing. Alright, let's swap you. Grab all you out of here. And we'll chuck you into the flowers bin. Can I fit these in here? I can. Alright. Good. Alright, so you come with me. Come with me, and we're gonna go east away. Right beside your wood lot was Moose Central. You get chased by moose all the time. Yeah, moose and bunkers don't mix too well. At least not for them. Good for us, not for them. Do moose give large or huge hide? If they give huge hide, that would be a really good reason to make sure you get some. Just thinking about the extra, what are these, the sturdy backpacks? Sturdy leather backpacks that we made that were super expensive to make using large hides. We would have gotten double the efficiency for our other materials if we'd used huge hides. They're just large hides? Come on. Come on, Tyron. I'm pretty sure moose and bear are like at least the same size. And not much meat for their size. I wonder if that's an issue like when the baby gazelles would give you as much meat as the adults. Maybe they just haven't configured it properly yet. Alright, we're out of the desert. I was gonna say, yeah. Well, I think the moose and bear skin, like hide size, might be more similar just because bears have like really loose skin, kind of like cats. I don't think moose do though. Like I could see their hides being the same size, at least. Alright, so. Hello, jungle. Oh, speaking of bears. Hello, panda bear. Don't get hurt and attack me. I'll be very cross with you. We gotta get in here somehow. There's this. Aha. A small, medium croton. Okay. Yep. Thank you. I don't like the bear's noises. Not one bit. I guess we'll just sort of get, like, all the crotons we can. As long as they're... Well, you know what? Let's get them all. I'm kind of up for all the colors, really. The greens don't excite me as much, but, like, I'll still take them because they're an interesting green, oftentimes. I do feel like what the mod author of the flower farming mod should have done, possibly here, is... Oh, let me in. Is, can I get this? Yeah, can't reach it. Let me in. Oh, come on. I'm not getting that one. I don't feel like cutting down this bamboo. It gets to stay. Is, like, rather than having one type of seed for every croton, maybe they could have, like, just had, you know, when you do croton seeds, they grow into a random croton type. I'd be perfectly happy with that. It also would mean way less, like, storage space needed for the various crotons and their seeds. What's this nonsense? Death trap. This jungle wants to kill me. Oh, hello. Do I want pineapples? No, not really. In a different game, I would want pineapples, but not today. Gotta get them all, that's right. I wouldn't even be mad if Tyron had made the crotons were like, kind of like with all the flowers and like especially the lupins, where their color and size and shape are like world dependent, like seed dependent. I don't want the grass. There we go. Oh, look, a breadfruit tree. When we're not looking for one, of course. Of course. We struggled to grow. Oh, because you're stuck with this mango tree here and the bamboo leaves are here. I'll help you out. Why not? There you go, buddy. Grow! Grow. Oh, don't run. Hey there, Roland. Welcome to the stream tonight. I'm not looking to get like multiple stacks of, like multiple full stacks of the crotons, because that would just take forever. I want to get these so we can breed them back at the desert temple. Can I squeeze near? I can. I do think a jungle build would be so much fun, but I haven't really had any great ideas for what I'd build in a jungle just yet. My brain's been too busy forming other ideas. Other builds. Are we on... Oh, we're fine. I don't need a bamboo. I don't need a bamboo. Thanks, but no thanks. Let's stop for a blueberry break. Just eating double fistfuls of blueberries. Hey there, Core. Hope it's a nice night. Well, thank you. It is a nice night. It's actually really hot, but inside it's nice. There we go. Grab this guy over here. I like these two. These sort of like the green, gold, orange. Those are really nice, I think. Hello. This smacks of a better ruins ruin. What do you all think? Tyron would never let a ruin this fancy into his game. Actually, this might be a Tyron ruin. I don't know. No. Too much stuff. A noble fillet. Where's this go? Right here? That looks really silly on me. Square logs of plaster. Don't really need that. It's in you. A few gears. Blasting powder. And some sticks. Well, that's neat. Now, how do I get out of here? I think this was the door. You really got buried. So did I, apparently. Oh, there's an invisible block right here. Great. Or, no, that's... Oh. It's, like a beam that's stuck here. Okay. Wonderful. I love it. Let me out. And keep the sand. Keep the change, you filthy animal. 39 degrees there. That's freezing. Well, almost. Oh, you meant Celsius. Went for Celsius. My brain said centigrade. And I split the difference. Didn't work out great. Oh, this is cool. See, this would be a neat place to like glass in and live. Hey there, Chugs. Are all the mods you play with quality of life, or are there any game changing? So this series is more heavily modded than my regular series. Well, my series I haven't touched in like 2 years. I'd say for the most part they're QOL related. There are some that at least change the pacing of the game. But I don't have any like the magic mods on, or some of the crazier, like, I don't know if there's a steam power mod or something similar. Weapon mods with guns, none of that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I get lost. Reach that one? Not sure yet. Hello? Yep. Hello? Ah, the electricity mod, yeah. I don't have that on either. It's a no from me, dog. You are south of the latitude of Cairo, Egypt. I imagine it's pretty warm there then. Hey, pineapples. Sorry, pineapples. Don't care about you. Ooh. Fun. Rare. And fun. Yeah, these... So this color I'm not as, like, thrilled about, but I'll take it anyway. Bring them home, we'll eat them. Or something. Whatever you do with spare crotons. We put them on our salad, like croutons. Of course. Ooh, nice. The bright red one. Oh, yeah. I think these would go well in, like, an indoor garden. Oh, there's another one. Sweet. Yeah, like, imagine doing a jungle build where you very carefully, like, design and build pathways through the jungle. Like, and do minimal destruction. Which, like, is hard to do because if you have to dig your way out with an axe, it's going to break a lot of bamboo. Lots of South Texas out far south. Oh, that's true, yeah. I spy another one. Hee. See some more crotons off to the right there. Anything over here? Ooh. Yes, one croton. The croton color that I don't see much of are the ones that are like... Oh, really? That was like sudden fog. Anyway, the ones that are really bright spring green and yellow, I think they're really cool. I wouldn't use them for our build so much because we're trying to get some reds in here. Oh, I don't want this. No, thank you. No, thank you. Go back where you came from. There, perfect. But yeah, I think they're a really nice color. Haven't seen any here yet, though. We probably should have bred cows. Why? That was never a goal for this game. Or this playthrough, at least. I feel like the RX are way too common, too. Like, sure, they're a great resource for meat, but, like, why would they be wandering the desert for meat? I can hunt them pretty efficiently. Like, this series is definitely more about the building than the survival part of the game. So we're engaging with the survival part enough to, you know, survive. But as far as exploring all of the different systems and optimizing survival, I'm going for efficiency over optimization. So, given that there's a high, like, ongoing startup and maintenance cost to doing farmed animals, I'm not inclined to farm anything. I did the chickens because I needed arrows, but you see how often I tend to those chickens. If they could die of neglect in this game, they would have by now. Yeah, those RX spawn way too fast. I remember my first encounter with them was on, I think it was the RF Fury server? Maybe, 'cause I think that one had the medieval expansion on. Not positive, though. And my immediate thought was like, man, there's way too many of these things. Ooh, nice. Now, I'm taking to understand that these Raphlesias tend to spawn like in groups, or like in an area. So usually, if you find one, there ought to be like a couple more nearby. Assuming the spawn didn't get, like, subsumed by a tree instead of the flower. Yep. Broke something. Not sure what it was. I guess that one might have only been one, or we're just not seeing it, because there is no seeing anything in this jungle. Alright, so I think that's probably good for now. Yeah. This will let us do some plant breeding. We'll get the few on the way back, but I'm not going to like keep searching for any more. So as long as we don't forget and like plant these close to winter, I think we'll be on our way to getting lots of these things. Hello, never mind. I was like, hello! No one there. Yeah, like building a path. Oh, soybeans. Like building like a path to the jungle with path blocks, or even sand, or even like the wooden paths would be really cool. Hi. Don't need resin anymore, like ever. Let's go drop these off. I think we'll turn some of these into seeds. A weird formation. Oh. Thought it would be a really small meteorite. Just highly unusual. The chicken desire flax. Oh, the horse mod. Yeah, that was on Rusty Gears. Man, I hated that mod. Those horses were such a pain in the butt. For once, Tyron's implementation of mounts was less finicky and fiddly and time-consuming than the mods. Usually mods make things easier. This is the one time Tyron beat them at their own game. I think even the 1.21 method of having to capture a baby elk and then feed it for a year, even that is less work, because the horse mod. Now, granted, you could configure it to not do this, but by default, the horse mod, the horses would slowly lose their taming unless you retamed them. I want to say that the Rusty Gear server was configured to not do that. So it wouldn't have been a huge issue, but yeah. No thanks. Okie doke. So, tell you what, let's not plant these. I don't want to have like two different sets of plantings going on. These guys only have a few days left, so let's just pop these up in the chest. And let's go get some steel making going on. Do I have enough room for all of these? Probably not. Oh. Don't I have Rafflesia somewhere? Are they in here? Wait. What are these seeds? Orange mallow, golden poppy. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Here they are. Alright. Let's see, what can I pull out of here? Let's pull the bushes. We'll pull the non-breedables out of here, so this stuff. Then we'll tuck you guys in. There we are. I guess we'll grab these as well. Put the seeds on this chest here. Makes total sense to me, don't worry. And you're pretty empty. Let's put the non-breedables right in here. I need more plants. That's why we're getting them. Okay. Why have the horses untamed? Yeah, exactly. I should see if I can make a saguaro fruit into a seed. Well. Sog. Saguaro fruit. Nope. Sadly. That'd be fun. I like these. These are kind of neat. The hit point. I feel like a couple other foods should have this. Like honey should give you like a quarter of a point or something like that. I don't know. Alright, so let's out with the berries. Get some food going on. What is this? This is red meat stew with nothing else in it. Okay. Whoops. No, eat the food. Yeah, dope. There we go. Not as filling as usual. That's okay. You like seeing big structures in this game, Chugs? Yeah, I went a little overboard. I went a little overboard. Finish it. We'll finish it before the end of next year. That's my goal. Hefty red meat poultry stew. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. Let's go to the other base and let's get some smithing going on. I'm gonna check off the things we've done so far. Ow, this cactus really hurts. All right, pick flowers, check. Pick crotons and jungle, also check. All right, so let's go do some hammering. The floating floor pen 0 CD. We'll be floating for too long by geological standards. It'll be next by the end of next real life year. I mean, ideally, it would be nice to finish this up for the start of 2026, but I don't know. It's a big project. I bit off a lot. I bit off a real big bite. I done goofed, guys. I done goofed. Alright, so steel knife, 2 wedge chisels, a hand planer, rubble hammer. I want a finishing chisel and another rough cut chisel. Right. Grab you guys. Just a moment, guys. I need to check on the kids here. But I heard sounds on the monitor. I was fooled. I was fooled. Shovel? No, I think we... Sure. Shovel. Why not? Always need more shovels. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, so let me write these down a little bit better here. Got 2 chisels. 2 wedge chisels. Let's see. We need a rough cut chisel. We need a finishing chisel. And a shovel. I'm going to check them off as I make them, otherwise I'll forget what I need to make. Alright, let's... No! Stop it. There we go. You were already impressed with the hacienda and the oasis? Well, thank you. Is this 1.20 or am I in 1.21? This is 1.20. When 1.21 does come out, fully out, not just in release candidates, I will be upgrading as soon as the mods that we need to keep playing in order to keep the game consistent are updated. So now, generally mods update pretty quick. Oftentimes they'll be ready before the version even comes out, because they'll be updating the mods against the release candidates. No, probably not for a while. We won't be on 1.20 for too long, most likely. Yeah, well, I would have said something like, oh, well, we were on 1.19 for a while, but I was off having a second kid, so 1.20 update in this series happened a little late. A little bit late. Alright, let's get this going on here. First on the list, steel knife. Let's do it. Steel knife. Where can I find the knife? There you are. Alright. Same world? Yep, same world. Yeah, we're going to finish Desert Life in whatever version it finishes in. How many hours I've played in this world? This one is... Oh, really? This one is about 200 hours so far. I think it's a little higher, like 210 or so. Which is funny because, like, we've done so much in this. but we're at less than half of the hours I put into the first vintage story guide. That guide went for 500 hours. Finishing chisel. Let's see. Oh, rough. Finishing. Sure. It's all splitting. Okay. What do I consider finishing? When the temple is complete. Basically, I want to, have a full exterior done. I want to have all the arms of the temple done, and then we're gonna have an interior with like living spaces and typical survival, and then we'll have the big old tower in the middle done. That tower is gonna go to just about the build height. All right, what's next? 2 wedge chisels. Oh, my favorite. They're fun to make. Not. Let's split you guys. Wait, did they change this? I recall this being a lot less fun in the past. Like, you had to, like, really duck down. Oh, they rotated it, like, 90 degrees to make it easier to make. Oh, thank you, whoever makes this mod. Yeah, these were a real pain to make before. It was really easy to just delete voxels that you needed and they come back. In fact, that's why we have a bunch of steel bits in here, is because I messed up a wedge chisel. Alright, let's get this going on while we do our last one of these. Hey, Chris Spiller. You're currently on episode 120. Must start the first leave the temple. Fun to see what has changed and what hasn't. Well, thanks for being here, Chris Spiller. Glad to have you. Watching a snowball series, Oak Tree. Modified Homo sapiens. A huge checkpoint has been clay. Yeah, I can imagine clay would be a very heavily gating material. I think Tyron said they're adding some kind of clay deposits in colder areas. I forget which kind he said. Probably blue clay, if I had to guess. Because it's cold. Yeah. Get it? Alright, let's get this out of here. Alright, so 2 wedgies. A steel hand planer. Anytime. There we go. Steel hand planer. Where are you? A wrench. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Wedge planer. Here we are. Finally. A design that's not just splitting. He's getting his clay from panning in the snowball world? Yeah. Yeah, who did I watch who did that? It was Oscilloscape, I think. Did a winter, a far north world. Was it 100 days world? Alright, Rebel Hammer. Let's go. Ruble Hammer. Where are you? There you are. We're going to pull all these down first. And then you guys. And we'll just squish the rest of you guys this way. Hey there, Polite. What did you miss? Well, we frolicked in the fields. We picked some flowers. Then we frolicked in the jungles, picked some crotons. And now we're doing some steel making. Alright, what's next? RC chisel. Rough cut chisel, okay. Rough cut chisel. Back to the boring ones. Just splitting. The lost colony of Croton collection. Yeah, pretty much. And a panda bear sighting. believe I hear Corzette coming back, so you might hear some noise in the background in a few moments here. Alright, and last we have a Shumble. Alright. Shumble, there you are. The sun bears will kill the panda bears. Interesting. Alright. Well. That was fairly successful, I think. I think we still have this, don't we? No, I guess I removed the manual quenching mod. 'Cause it was causing problems. Alright, all the hot things go in the water. Hey, Corzette. Hot things into here. Ah, very satisfying. Collect. Alright. Now, the last thing I had on my list was to do a little bit more, well, to process these blister steel ingots, but we have, well, I guess we don't need wind. It would make it easier, though. I don't know. We can do them by hand, I guess. Not a big deal. Let's put handles on all of these. Get them ready for prime time. If you have wind, you can process blister steel and blooms. Does Corzette ever join in? No, Corzette isn't a Vintage Story player. She's playing Stardew Valley. I would say, I mean right now, but not literally right this moment. But I fully expect her to, very shortly. She says you're not wrong. Someday I'll con her into joining in. So we have played games together. We played The Forest together. That was the first game we ever played together. We played a little bit of Ark together. She didn't like Ark as much. It was a little too intense as far as how grindy it was. But she does enjoy the whole farming and survival stuff. I think the building sort of turns her off. It Takes Two. No, we actually bought that game. We haven't played it yet. It's one of those. It's one of those. Never quite the right time. Whenever she wants to play it, I'm like, I'm doing this thing or I'm streaming this, and then she gets into something else, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready to play now. It's like, sorry, I'm playing Stardew Valley again. It's cool though. It's fine. It's fine, I say. You think It Takes Two would be hilarious for the channel? We have to work on not using our real names. I mean, my real name is Corzar, and hers actually is Corzette, but for privacy's sake, we wouldn't be able to use them online. Alright. So the reason that these aren't so bad... oh, here's not hot enough. Interesting. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's just the steel has to be hotter. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, these are pretty easy to do, so, if you have wind, sure, it helps, but they're so simple that, the Hellhammer is much less vital. Would Corzette and I enjoy Rust? I can't stand Rust, personally. It's a little too sweaty for me. Part of it is that I had a coworker who would talk about nothing but Rust, and I mean nothing. Every conversation turned into either Rust or his cars. That was it. So it's one of those things where, like, I heard too much about it. I'm like, no. Watched some gameplay. I played a tiny bit of it, and I bounced off it pretty hard. Oops, hammer. All right. Rusty cars. Oh, he would never let his cars get rusty. He was a big Dodge Charger fan. Would buy nothing but Chargers. And I mean Chargers plural. A little bit of smithing here. I think so. It's only shy of 9:40. After this is done, let's go make a few meals. We have some meat. Let's maybe even go hunting for like just a couple minutes to grab, I don't know, another couple dozen meat. And do a bit of cooking. Probably just like 2 or 3 total passes, I think. I almost hammered into the ingot. That'd be bad. I forgot that these blow out more than just the voxel you hit. Track toys. Apparently he and his friends liked to do highway pulls, which for those who aren't in the know, it's apparently where you're on the highway. So a very safe thing to do because you're doing it like on an actual road with people around you. And you match speed to 50 miles an hour, and then you gun it and see who wins. I'm not sure how you decide where you're gonna, call the race, but that was his thing. All right, so pop these down. Right, so crouch, hold shift. There we go. There we go. Oops, what is this? Oh. Crouch, shift. There we go. Do I have more? I do have more. These got really split up weird. He's a street racer? Yep. Well, he wasn't like, Tokyo Drift or, Fast and Furious style street racing, but, he would do it. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Get back here. How did I click right in between those? In the exact spot needed. Alright, we'll give this like a minute before I light the next one this time. Frame perfect tricks, yeah. Because of my 180 hertz monitor that I'm running at 60 hertz. Speaking of monitors, I feel bad. One of my friends yesterday was trying to swat a fly in his gaming room, and the fly swatter head came off and completely broke his $700 monitor. It hurts my soul. And I've got my 12,839 and 12 DPI mouse. I do actually, kind of. I have a whoops, no. Get back in there. I do have a Razer Naga Lefty edition, the 2020 edition. If that counts. It's, I think, an 8,000 DPI mouse. Let's go ahead and light this guy. Although I typically run it at like 1200 or something, maybe 1100. You don't need exactly twitch reflexes and instant, 360s when I move the mouse an inch to play Vintage Story, or really any of my games that I play. All right, get out of my hair. There we go. So I think the crouching mod I like a lot less for stuff like this. I still think that like if you press and hold the crouch button, you should treat it as like a standard crouch. But then if you just tap it, then it should toggle the crouch instead. Maybe I'll suggest that on the mod forums. If you hold it for more than like half a second, maybe configurable. Well, we do have wind power now. Sure, why not? These go super fast on the help hammers. You have a really old Logitech MX Master. Nice. If I was a righty, that would have been a contender. Although I do like having the number buttons on the side. I really wish that there was a company that made a mouse for lefties that was similar to, I think it was the Corsair Scimitar. It fit my right hand better than the Naga fits my left hand. Alright, that was quick. Off. And... Alright, so I'm going to crouch and then just do that. There we go. And we'll swap this back. And that. Pop you in there. And we're good. Let's go make a little bit of food. Oh, hammer stays here too. And tongs. Now we're ready to go. Let's make a little bit of food. So we have, what, 21 meat? So we could certainly go on a little bit of a hunting trip. Let's see, 21, yeah. So 21, that's less than two pots full of meat. So let's bring home, let's see, 12. We want like 72, so a little bit over a stack. So we'll get just under a stack more than what we already have, and we should be good. Let's start by looking for cows. Look, a cow in the desert. I guess there is grass to eat here, and this is technically fresh water, so as long as we're not dying of heat exhaustion, I guess it's fine. Question mark. Let's also get our knife out and ready. Sup? Oh, 3 shots, right. You watch someone use the hydrate or dihydrate mod. What are my thoughts on including thirst in Vintage Story? Not really useful. Water is so abundant and you can multiply it with a bucket really easily. It might be more interesting if there were like evaporation mechanics, and if you were doing like a really hardcore survival experience, like a desert planet, Tatooine, or what's the planet from Dune called? It's just called Dune? I don't think it is. It's called something else. Shows how big of a Dune fan I am. I like the movies. Never read the book. Yeah, Tyrant didn't want to put it in the game. Ryuga has that right. Arrakis, that's the name, yes. Thank you. I'm definitely the biggest Dune fan in the world. I know my Dune stuff. There's sand and there's worms. And the thumpery things, the thumpers. Hi, cow. Oh. Avacus is the planet with Welsh dragons. Alright, so this brings us to 71. We need literally one more meat. Let's get a rabbit. We'll leave that cow alone. There was a bun out here somewhere. Let's track him down. Oh, there's hyenas now too. Great. Killing the cows made the hyenas spawn. Where was that bun? There's one of them. Bunny is not really worth it. 3 arrows to kill a cow or a rabbit. That's efficiency. Alright. And I think I actually am going to take these bones because bone meal required for terra preta. Since we are making some terra preta here and there, we're going to need a good amount of it. So we can go and pop this into the quern. Yeah, as far as thirst mechanics go, I feel like even Ark didn't really need a thirst mechanic, but they had it anyway. Like, it's in the early game, it's like, okay, it's challenging, it's tense sometimes, but mostly it was just a nuisance. And then once you get to, like, even the mid-game and you start having, like, flasks and stuff, it's like, whatever. You know, I was going to grab more bones to put in the quern. Let's do that first. Oh. I did all the bones, apparently. Okay, let's just do one more stack. Call it a day. Oh, corn is up top. I forgot. All right, quern. There you go. Enjoy your meal. Since Seraphs aren't human, they can tolerate water needs. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely canon. All right. So we need our non-yucky bowls. I'll go ahead and chuck some of you guys in. Ta-da! And let's go grab the rest of our food. Our crafting materials. I mean, ingredients. I have on occasion in real life, by the way, accidentally called food crafting materials. Alright, so we're going to use these 3, sure, I guess. And then we'll use the 16 here. Need a few of you as well. Probably need more of this. I think we are definitely going to need to harvest the other breadfruit trees. This ain't enough. Alright, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Because your ingredients perish timers can actually impact your food's output as far as perish timers go. And 6. All right. Let's grab some firewood. Get rid of you. Get you in there. You're not wrong. You're crafting something to eat. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store and pick up some crafting materials. I mean, ingredients. Can tell someone's been gaming too long when. Oh, right, can't eat while crouched. Guess I may as well keep this on me. I'm gonna put this crock down right here. It's our current one. So we need 3 crocks. There we go. Crafting stew in the other block game, exactly. You don't cook it, you craft it. Everyone knows that. Alright, so a little bit of fat can go in here. I'm gonna put the hides up here to rot. I really have no use for hides anymore. We have so many of them. And more rather than I would ever need. We could make a better saddlebag for Yakul, but I don't really see much of a need to. It would add, I think, 4 slots to Yakul's inventory. Some good old ASMR. Hydration break. Okay. So you're using Farmer's Delight in the other block game modded. You like cooking in games? I like cooking in most games. Didn't like it much in Ark. Ark was a little finicky. I do like Vintage Story's cooking system though. Plus the sounds are like absolutely ASMR material. Right, I wanted to make bombs. We don't have saltpeter, okay. I guess at some point... Do we really need bombs for anything though? Like I guess at some point we'll need to get more, like, of some kind of metal. But we have so much iron sitting over here. 250 bountiful chunks of hematite. I don't think we need iron, like, ever again. So maybe we'll hold off on bombs for a while. Alright. Oh, let's also get some wax of the bees. Do I have enough? I do, okay. Ooh, you know what? Let's use fat instead. No, I might want fat for tea lights later. Let's use beeswax. Oh, it's so hard. Need the beeswax for candles, too. Alright, so that, and that, and that, and... that. Alright. Oops. Let's go pop these down. Ah, cupra and nickel for Jonas parts. Yes. Good point. Man. Red meat stew with boiled cabbage and breadfruit. That's gonna be ridiculous. Okay. Next batch. Hey, Wizardly Froggy. You finally made it to the Residence Archive on single player the other day. You didn't realize how huge it was. Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh, and Lois Tafoya's here. Welcome. Welcome, Lois. Cooking in the winter next to a fire with snow falling outside? Yes, that's a vibe for sure. The vibeliest vibe. Alright, so you, and then we'll pop you there. Fill you in. I think we'll have to go and, like, grab that stack of firewood from the other base. In the temple. You know, the place that we're working on with the blue and the yellow and the tall. Am I gonna make Jonas stuff? I probably will. Well. You know what? I actually might not. I might not. Mostly because there's not much of a point. Except maybe for the... And this is maybe... the night vision goggles. I might do that. But only so that we can go exploring in caves for materials, I guess? But then again, like, do I need it? I still think, and maybe you weren't here for the stream when I was talking about it, but I feel like the Jonas parts would be amazing for going to either the Residence Archive or the places beyond it. The Residence Archive could benefit from the goggles, for sure. And then I guess in general, the base return teleporter and the terminus teleporter would both be amazing for those. Just think, if we had used the terminus teleporter and a base return teleporter from the Devastation, which is here? Oh, here. Yeah, nope, that's made of mine. Oh god, it's even farther out. Oh man, it's so far away. Here it is. Wow. Then the other day when I goofed and fell from the ladder and died, we wouldn't have been teleported out there because our spawn point would have never changed. Hey there, Bry Guy. You like the NVGs? I think they're pretty cool. I think it definitely requires setting up an efficient way of getting temporal gears, though. I really liked Mr. Mutant's mob farm down in the depths, using lava, the lava blade. Classic other block game lava blade. Hey there, Punk. How's it going? It's going pretty well. How about yourself? Nice cooking sounds. It's making my Seraph sleepy too. He just stretched. You're off work, it's time to catch you. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Anytime now. Any second. I'm ready. Standing on my cactus again. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. All right, seal you up. And very carefully, don't place them. You can't swap them with themselves or with each other anymore. It unseals the crock nowadays. So beware of that. Is it late for me? It's midday here. Yeah, it is about 10 p.m. right now. In fact, it is like a minute before. I'm gonna do one more batch here, and then we're gonna say goodnight. Get those on. Get these in. And alright, I need more wood. Guess I can just cut like one acacia log. Not a big deal. Boop. Get out of here. There we go. How's the fam? We're doing pretty well. Doing all right. We got Kurazumi is well on her way to crawling. Not really crawling yet, but getting pretty close to it. And we just started her on some solid foods. We tried a new food, prunes, today. She absolutely hated them. You're a granddad now, punk. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations. You're feeling old, but I mean, you're only like, what, 31? You can't feel old at 31. Definitely. Oh, let's go get some more crocs. There we are. 50. You're gonna be 50 soon, punk. No. No, that you can't be 50. No, you're 31. Trust me. I've been counting. Hey there, Titana Manthea. Welcome, welcome. Where's Amanthea? I think you said that was the correct pronunciation. I can call you Tiz. I will definitely remember that for next time. Guarantee not to forget. I mean, I think I do have a pretty good memory of at least people I've seen, and I've had a few where I've learned how to pronounce some names. Oh, I should probably put one more on here, I think. There we are. Okay. This place is pretty cute. I don't often stop and admire these places on stream because I don't want to sit here and be like, ah, yes, let me just look at this for a while and stroke my own ego. But like, I think this is just a cute little oasis thing. Just, it's very cozy. I like it. I should stop and smell the roses more often. I'm very focused on like the building and the getting things done. And then I realized that I kind of like, I look at things, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Next thing! Let's go do the next thing! Uh-oh, the dad jokes come out. I just got fired from a florist, apparently. I took too many leaves. That was okay. Bishan and Kurazar. Haven't found any breadfruit yet. Yeah, we're cooking with it, yo. We be cooking with it. All right. Away goes the food. This is our next meal. Let's grab you as the one following that. I'm going to put away the breadfruit. I'm going to put away the olives. Oops, I think that shouldn't have stacked. Oh well, doesn't matter. And then the last two meat are going to go upstairs. The USC small one chat's visible. I gotcha. Alright, let's put away our odds and ends. I'm going to go take the tools over to the other base and deposit them where they belong. And that'll be that for now. also get this. There we go. Alright, let's fill up this bin with tools again. Yeah, we didn't need a shovel. I don't think so. So, oh well. We'll need one eventually, I'm sure. Just not today. Perhaps not even soon. Okay, and then finishing chisel. And, oh, a knife needs to go. We'll put it here for now. It's fine. And right, rubble hammer. All right, I think we are pretty well stocked up on tools. Not too shabby. All right, guys. Well, oh, that green thing's on my head still. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Hang on. That green thing is ugly. At least on my character, it is hideous. Okay. Let's try this again. Much better. Alright, folks. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight and doing chores. We actually got everything done tonight that I wanted to do. Unlike, you know, last time for no particular reason. But look forward to seeing all of you either next week or on Sunday at 10 a.m. my time, which is GMT minus 4 right now. So, yeah. Stop in and check out the progress in the temple with me. And the compass rose. We'll get farther and farther along as we go on. But that's going to do it for tonight. Hope you all have a great night, and as always, my name is Chores. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.